Hi guys, my name is April. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Welcome. Today's video, I want to talk about something just happened to me recently. I said just happened, so that means recently. Anyways, I got into this gym workout, free weightlifting workout a while ago. I think probably in September, the video before the last one, I have talked about kind of like rude man doing rude things. When I was actually working out, I was very angry. I appreciated my anger. My anger is the only thing that is keeping me alive for now. I don't want to lose that. Also, side note, I am the queen of digressing, so I'm going to digress all the time. So I'm going to apologize in advance for all the digressing situations going to happen in this video. I don't know about other countries, but at least in China, in mainland China, in Shanghai, although this is like the biggest city in this whole country, still it's an awful situation for personal trainers. There are just like too many bad ones. There are too many bad gyms, bad trainers. I used to have like a good trainer, but something very unfortunate happened and he's like seriously ill. So I started to go to gym by my own. I was studying like all the workout videos I can find. I was only looking for people who have trained aesthetically more of my thing. Like, make it simple, I just like women with big muscle. Although I followed a lot of influencers, I followed a lot of professionals, they're really good at it. They have like really healthy, muscly, good looking body in my standard again. But the thing is, I never saw someone like me, just starting, still struggling, also very passionate about it, dumb but enthusiastic. I wanted to see someone like me because I think that will make me feel way less lonely, and it will make me feel I have more confidence to go to the gym because I will know that there are people like me all around the world, just like me. Just very first thing in the morning, there are more women working out. I guess now I understand why, because if you go after work, the gym is packed with men, and at least for my gym, you just don't when I go in the mornings, I see like women around me, they're working out and they're filming themselves from their phone and they're checking when they're taking their break, and I think that is like, I was not staring at them, I like once or twice like took a glance. So I decided to film myself and also put those like video clips, little clips all together and make it into like a short video and post it online. I opened myself for criticism because of course I don't have like a professional system knowledge about working out, gaining muscle. Back then I was feeling that is like a really good interaction. It did well for like first 3 or 4 times. I had people saying it made me so much more comfortable to go to the gym because finally I saw someone with a regular body, because like I'm, yes, very regular. There's nothing like impressive. I was very satisfied about it because I wanted to do that. That is exactly what I wanted to achieve. As usual, I filmed myself. There's this one personal trainer at the gym. I do personally know him. I didn't like him. He was rude to me when I was having my personal trainer like training with me. He's that kind of a guy. I grabbed like a 4 kilograms dumbbell. I was just about to do my shoulders, but he said, and I recorded it by accident, "Are you going to use those? Like, do you have a brain? Why would you ask me, am I going to use them if you're right next to me and you saw me walking to the shelf, grabbing the dumbbell and going back to my bench and was just about to work out?" But I didn't want to get into a fight, so I said, yeah. But in that video, I said because he's a trainer, I didn't make it crystal clear. Like these days, if you don't tell a story from like the scratch from 1000 years ago, people are just going to like pick up on you and make it I just said because he's a trainer, so I stopped and I answered his question. By that, I mean I personally do know this trainer. So I removed my headphones. I was like, huh? And he said, are you still going to use those? And I got very annoyed very quickly. I said yes. And then he asked me, can we switch? No. If you ask me, can we switch? Just a random person who is training yourself, 100% yes. Because why not? I'm going to take my break and I'm sure it's just going to take you less than a minute to do your sets. I am going to take more than a minute to catch my breath. It's public. Why not? I ask people now. I go to them and I just demand them to share because I noticed that's what men do. I want to think like a man, I want to act like a man. So I started to do that. If I'm like, there's only like one set of 6 kilograms dumbbell and there's this guy just holding on to it and be on his phone, I will just walk up and say, hi, hello, excuse me, but can we share this? Can we switch? If he says, whoa, I still get a lot of sets, or whoa, I still get one set, I would be like, oh, okay, sure, but you're on your break. Can we switch? They oftenly get really annoyed, but they would agree. The reason I didn't agree is you're a trainer. There should be other ways for you to figure out how to rotate that. It's your job. Also, for switching, you're not asking, just taking the dumbbell, let her do her reps and then give it back to me immediately like normal people switch and share gears at the gym. You are training her and I do know you. He's going to like touch that member, that's his style, and he's going to talk forever. And I said no. I think that's perfectly fine. You should be able to find something else that can replace whatever you're trying to train her. You should be able to find other stuff or other position. You should be able to do it. I don't want to wait forever just because you're charging someone this amount of money and I'm not paying you, and by the way, you don't even worth the money. That video clip, I don't know how, like in whatever way I pissed off like the algorithm or I touched anything in the algorithm, got recommended to all this awful men. I'm not saying all men are bad, am I? I'm not. I don't know why before that I didn't get any attention from men. It was only women watching me. It was only women encouraging me, interacting with me. All of a sudden, there are just this obnoxious man leaving really, really mean comments, calling me fat, calling everything I'm doing is wrong, calling me being embarrassing, calling me this and that. Beside all that, my DMs are getting so fucking unbelievably just like awful. Why would you even spend the time? Why would you make the effort to go to my DM and leave something hateful? And most of them like called me stupid, called me bitch, called me a whore, called me this, called me fat, like all kinds of shaming. Like, can't you just get more creative? Think of something else. It doesn't even surprise me anymore. At first, I was just like, hello, if you have any constructive advice, please leave a comment. If you don't, please don't talk to me. I will just block you. Thank you, bye bye. I went on with my own business. I didn't care. And I think I just got busy and I didn't check it. And the next day when I woke up, I actually got like cyberbullied. It's like countless DMs, mean comments. The video is even getting more and more views. All of a sudden, this kind of man I hated the most, they just rushed into that video. At the time, of course, like I had that very awful feeling of your heart just sank into your stomach and then you feel like someone just punched on your stomach. When you get like a very mean, very hateful comment, you are going to feel bad. I felt really, really bad, so I decided to not look at it anymore. But then for the following days, I find myself, I can't go to the gym. As you can see, I was going to the gym very regularly and I stopped to go to the gym at all 4 days in a row. Like the first day I didn't even realize that I was like just getting scared. It's crazy that how much it can like very negatively affect you. I didn't even notice that. I just feel like okay, I wanted to go to the gym, but maybe I shouldn't go, maybe I should do this, maybe I should do that, maybe I'll just take a day off. And the second day I still couldn't go. But then I realized it doesn't make any sense. These are people from the internet. I don't care about them. Yes, I felt terrible, I felt bad. I'm probably just not going to post about my workout routines anymore. That's fine, because you know, this is reality, that is internet. I just have to like stay away from that part of internet. But day 4, I still couldn't go. Like, I put on my gym outfits, I had my phones in my hand, I couldn't go. It feels like all the person who have like judged me and shamed me and was mean and hurtful, they were actually like floating around. I feel I'm not safe. I feel like I shouldn't go because I am going to get hurt. I was just telling myself over and over and over, it's okay, they're not there, you're going to be okay, just go. And I remember that I couldn't get out my phone like usual and film myself. And that's when I got really sad, because that's when I understand how people can actually get affected by these motherfuckers. Like, I thought about a lot of people who had actually told me they used to post their own workout, and out of nowhere they will get all of this like hate comments, and they're not influencers, they don't do this regularly, they're just like randomly posting one clip and people are judging them even with their toes. I was like, what? And people actually told me, all of them women, that have really affected them to go to the gym. Back then I didn't really understand because I didn't really experience that. It can get really confusing now these days. With YouTube, with TikTok, with everything and anything, you kind of feel like you can be whoever you are, or you can share whatever you feel comfortable sharing online, and you can have your own community. And that made a lot of sense to a lot of people, because maybe in reality you're a weirdo, or you're not very social, or you're not this or that. But when you share your life or your feelings online, you can actually find people feeling the same way, people who can relate, people are being nice to you, and you started to have your own community, and you start to feel less lonely. Sometimes we feel like the internet is just like being perfect, so you can do that. But at the same time, the internet is so toxic. Even if you try to share a tiny little bit of yourself, people are just going to go after you, attack your character, attack your anything. It's extremely unsafe to share anything at all. It's very confusing. Anyways, that's it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, please. It helps me out a lot. And leave a comment, or you don't have to leave a comment, or you can subscribe, or you don't have to subscribe. As long as you want to, you're going to help me out. I will see you next week. Bye bye.